Hey, what's going on everyone? This is iReviews back with another video, and today I will show you guys how to maximize the battery life of your iPhone. The battery lifespan of your iPhone, it is really important. It will have a huge impact on, of course, the battery life, but as well as on the performance of your iPhone. Now, the battery lifespan of your iPhone is, of course, the time that it requires for the iPhone's battery to wear down. That's when you will have to replace your iPhone's battery. But instead of replacing it, you can take good care of it and make sure that your iPhone's battery lifespan will be much longer, and that way you will also have better performance on your iPhone. As you probably know, when the battery health decreases, your iPhone's performance will be worse as well. So it is really important that you keep your iPhone's battery health in good shape. Now, another really important thing is the like button of this video. That like button actually helps out a lot, so make sure you smash the like button before leaving this video. Alright, the first thing will be not fully discharging your iPhone all the time. I see a lot of people have their iPhones all the time being shut down due to low battery. That will have a really bad impact on the battery life of your iPhone. So you can see right here, I have always my iPhone charged. When it reaches basically 30%, I always plug it in to charge. I will charge it at 80%. That way you will always have great battery health and a great maximum capacity on your device. You can see right here, it's been like 11 months now since I have this device, always using it on daily basis, and you can see right there 98%. That's amazing. Only 2% in 11 months. That's great. And of course, the iPhone has a great battery life as well as great performance. So according to Apple, it is recommended that you don't let your iPhone's battery fall below 15 or maybe even 10%, but that's basically the minimum that you should go. Of course, it will happen. Sometimes your battery, of course, will die down. Maybe you can't get a charger or stuff like that, but don't allow that to happen really often, because it will have a really huge impact on the lifespan of your iPhone's battery. Of course, charging the iPhone also has a huge impact. The way you charge your iPhone and what you use to charge your iPhone will have a great impact on the battery's lifespan. Of course, always use the original Apple chargers or cables, or of course, if you don't have them, only make sure that you use certified ones. Also, one thing that you should be really careful is not let your iPhone overheat while charging. That can happen due, of course, to a fake cable or charger, or maybe you have like a case on your iPhone and it heats up the iPhone while charging. Always make sure that you remove that case. Or if you're charging your iPhone, make sure the place where it's charging is not really hot, because heat has a huge impact on the battery life and will damage the battery of your iPhone. That way your iPhone's battery lifespan will be much shorter and the maximum capacity will decrease way faster. The biggest thing that will impact the battery lifespan of your iPhone are charging cycles. Now, charging cycles are one charge basically from 0 to 100%, or it can be from 100 your iPhone falls down to 50, you charge it again to 100, then it falls down again to 50, that's also 100, and that's one cycle. Now you need to make sure that you charge your iPhone the right way. Now, according to Apple, charging your iPhone, the best practice is to charge it when it falls at around 20% up to 80%. Now, to make sure that happens automatically without you having to be really careful and always checking your phone to see how much it's charged, always make sure that you have optimized battery charging turned on. Now, what this will do is, of course, just charge your iPhone at 80% when you need it. If you leave it charged to charge overnight, which is good, it doesn't have any bad impact, it will just stop there, and then it will charge your iPhone to 100% just a few minutes before you wake up. That's a great feature, and this will help a lot. Now, of course, if you just turn this off, your iPhone will charge at 100%, but then it will keep tickle charging, because of course iPhone consumes battery at the same time, so that won't let the iPhone just fall down under 100, so your iPhone is all the time charging. So make sure you don't do that. And of course, a huge impact will be apps. If you see apps that just like drain battery out of your iPhone, that will have a huge impact on your iPhone's battery life, because as much as the iPhones will drain, of course the apps will drain your iPhone's battery, you will have to charge them again and of course go through more cycles on your iPhone, and that of course will decrease the battery life really fast. Now if you have maybe like games or apps that of course just consume a ton of battery, you might replace them of course with other apps that you can find on the App Store. So you can show the activity here and you can see of course there are apps that you use a lot and they will consume battery, but if you see apps that you didn't actually use for a lot of time and they consumed a lot of battery, make sure you remove them and actually replace them with other alternatives from the App Store. A few simple things that you can do every day on your iPhone, but that really help out a lot and make sure that your iPhone goes through as fewer charging cycles as possible, is to enable auto brightness. Auto brightness actually helps out a lot. So you go under accessibility, you go to display and text size, make sure you have auto brightness turned on all of the time. And of course, one thing that will really help on OLED devices, so if you have an iPhone 10, if you have the iPhone 10s, or if you have the iPhone 11 Pro, 11 Pro Max, or the iPhone 12s, or the iPhone 13, these are devices that have the OLED display, which means that all of the pixels right here that are black are turned off. That will save a lot of battery and that way help your device go through as fewer charging cycles as possible. Now to do that, make sure you always use dark mode as much as possible. You can auto schedule it here, or you can go ahead and set a custom schedule and make sure you use dark mode as much as possible on your device. And of course, always make sure that you have your device updated to the latest version. You can do that simply by enabling the auto updates from here, because Apple is of course all of the time just releasing updates that will help improve battery and of course battery management on your iPhone. So always make sure you do that and have your iPhone updated to the latest version. Of course, there will be a lot of myths when it comes to charging your iPhone, and there are a few that actually are not risky and won't damage your iPhone's battery that a lot of people are afraid to do. One of them is using fast charging on your iPhone. Basically, you use the USB-C to Lightning cable and you use the 18 watts or more adapter that will fast charge your iPhone. It will actually charge it to about 50% in 30 minutes. I do that all the time. That doesn't have a bad impact on the battery's lifespan. You can do that without being afraid that it will have a bad impact. I've tested it out. I've charged this iPhone all the time with a fast charging cable and charger of course, and it didn't have any bad impact at all. Another thing, charging your iPhone overnight, as long as you have optimized battery charging turned on, never be afraid to charge your iPhone overnight. It won't actually do any damage. Your iPhone cannot overcharge like some people think. So as long as you have genuine cables and chargers and turn on optimized battery charging on your iPhone, that won't have any bad impact and you can do it freely anytime you want to. So that's basically it for this video, guys. This is how you max out on your iPhone's battery lifespan and make your iPhone perform better and have better battery life for a longer time. Thank you guys for watching the video. Hopefully this was helpful. Make sure you leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Of course, subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you on the next one.